there's things that did not change my mind about James Gunn's Superman, like the baggy suit, right? Mr. Terrific having those Cadillac sideburns, right? And Guy Garner, above all else, I knew that design was not going to go over well live action, right? Christopher Tuansu says, definitely CW. Yes, it has CW vibes. And I feel like it has CW vibes because of the lighting. You know, like if you look at that 30-second teaser, right? The lighting on those extras, right? All of those people looking up, it looked like a TV show. Although I would say the two shots that we get for that of Corn Set Superman looks like they belong in a movie. Definitely. Budgie Cat says, Gunn using Richard Donner's trailer font. It's kind of wild besides William's theme, but guitar. It's cool coming from a guitarist. Also kind of funny, he glazed himself putting a MCU call out in a DC trailer. Yeah, see, I'm glad you're a guitarist, man, because I love the electric guitar, man. When you talk about who used it best back in the days, you have that of Journey, you know, you have that of Heart. Yeah, your boy O knows all about that. You feel what I'm saying? You have plenty of singers, or should I say rock and roll artists, that use the electric guitar, such as that of Prince, and the list goes on, man. So I love the electric guitar. I've been loving it since the early 80s. Let's see. Oh, we got somebody in here. This is Kiki. What's going on, Kiki? I can't see the rest of your name. What's going on, brother? Let me see if I can hear you.
It's all good. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. What's happening? What's happening?
Not much for KO. I appreciate the invite. My name's Kite.
That's what's happening. What's happening? As you know, I'm the 4KO, but you can call me O. How you doing tonight, my brother? How did you feel about James Gunn's Superman trailer? Tell me about it.
Overall, I would say the trailer is questionable. The best way to describe it, because just the tone of it seems to demonstrate that the tone was trying to be more serious. And my question is, why go that route if the Man of Steel was that way and people appreciated it?
Well, I feel like maybe those who believe that Gunn is taking more inspiration from Donner's films, they are missing over all of the inspiration that he has taken from Zack Snyder's films, right? You can go shot by shot. I know someone told me in the comment section, they said, Zack Snyder does not own Superman's visual shots, right? And I'm like, that's true, but this is a pure copycat. You know what I'm saying? Like, even visually, it tries to be that of a copycat of what Zack Snyder has done before. Think about it like this: when Batman versus Superman first came out, or should I say Man of Steel, what was the number one critique about Man of Steel besides its color grading? Superman did not smile. I did not see Superman smile one time in James Gunn's Superman trailer. Did you? I mean,
I did not.
I'm asking. I didn't see one person smile. In fact, I don't think I did. But there are some cool things about it. Don't get me wrong. Like that shot with him saving a girl. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love that. I love that. They had that quick shot of him and Ultraman in the field. I like that because in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, they had some shots that was pretty cool regarding that of Adam Warlock. Don't get me wrong, Adam Warlock was not a good character. But visually around Adam Warlock, like when he was flying on that planet to save his mother, that looked great. And it seems like we're going to have a lot of action scenes that is going to take place that's going to be very similar to that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very curious to see those scenes. I was like, okay, I see that he's fighting somebody. It's real quick, but it looks like they land in the middle of a baseball field or something, like the guy's trying to tackle him. I said, okay, I like that. So they may have some things that are visually different from that of Zack Snyder. But, however, I do feel like what they have decided to show, it reminds you of Zack Snyder. You know what I'm saying? The Superman being mad, the crowd not really liking Superman. But I would say that nobody never threw a can at Superman and hit him in his damn head. That can just say, pop. I was like, man,
found that
look.
scene to be. I found that seemed
But
to
you're
be
going
kind
in and out.
of hilarious and it was sort of like in a subconscious context. Him getting hit in the hand with a can, sort of like to me indicates like the movie is kind of trash in a way. But he didn't realize that scene makes it look like justifies it being trash.
that's the audience throwing the trash away, huh?
Yeah.
Ah. Well, as I said before, man, they said that they was doing all this with the Flash, man. They believed that Michael Keaton being back was going to save it and this and that. Who knows? Maybe this thing could do something, but maybe it won't. You know what I'm saying? There we go. We got something better there. Yeah, I wanted to get it a little closer. Maybe it won't, but
Okay.
I would say it's not as trash as I thought that it was going to be. At least personally. At least personally. I thought that
Mhm.
we were going to be seeing some more clumsy things, some things that was a little bit more clumsy. And I do feel like it may very well be there, but they didn't decide to show it in this trailer here. They didn't. Just like Krypto saving Superman. I'm like, okay, I know everybody like Krypto, but you know what? I don't need to see this. I don't need to see
Yeah.
Krypto saving Superman. I don't need to see it. I don't even need to see Krypto at all. To be honest with you, Krypto is not a character that I would say Superman needs. Just like Jimmy Olsen, all Superman ever needs is a great story. Which before Man of Steel, we did not get a great Superman story for a very long time. So I'm hoping that James Gunn's Superman could be a great story. But I do feel like we did not get anything regarding the story of James Gunn's Superman from this first teaser. What about you?
It seems like he from a scene to scene context, he put kind of like all his chips on the table in terms of I thought Crypto was going to be more of like a surprise later as we watched the film, but to show Crypto so early, I felt like he was kind of jumping the gun, no pun intended, by showing him so early. But and then in terms of the comedic history of James Gunn's films, it seemed like he intentionally tried to remove that out of this trailer, but I could see the subtleties of the comedy from the way Superman wore his glasses and the wig and just his body language. So I mean, I am kind of concerned about this trailer being a gaslight and presenting it as something that it's not going to be when we watch the film, just based on what I saw in
Okay.
the trailer. Can you see some of that as well?
Right. That's what I said before you chimed in. I say, look, the trailer may look a little bit serious, but you can tell some of that silliness is there. You can tell if you pay attention to
Hmm.
it. You can tell that whole crypto. And I'm saying to myself, like, okay, we know damn well crypto as a dog should already know that his owner is injured, right? He's not going to be sitting there jumping and all this. That's every dog knows that, right? So that's that little silliness that could very well find its way into this film. But the trailer that they
Yeah.
did decide to put forth may not be an indication of what we are going to be actually getting. You know what I'm saying? I do
Yes.
agree with you on that. I saw that, and they had another shot in there too that I feel like that they were going to probably play for laughs, and it would be that of the guy Garner shot when he
Yes.
walked in. I could tell that he probably said something clumsily after that, and also when it comes down to Lex Luthor, right? That
Hmm.
whole shot with him with the gun, I could tell he's about to say something corny after he throws in that barrel on that revolver. I could tell like he was just about to say it, and he just cut off. I could tell
Yeah.
it was going to be some comic book type of stuff that Lex Luthor was going to say. Maybe that's why they didn't give us any kind of dialogue really and truly regarding this trailer. Maybe, just maybe. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. But look, with that being said, let's check out the trailer. Let's see here. Okay, let me get it up here. Right there. Right there. All right, you can see that, huh?
Yes.
Okay, you hear me, brother? All right. I ain't gonna play it with no sound. I'm just go because I don't want you Warner Brothers to be coming in here claiming the video and all that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for it. I already know they probably hate my channel. By the way, I know if they saw the 4K, they cannot stand this channel. Believe it or not, they're waiting till I make a mistake for them to take my channel down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
I love
cool.
you. I love your channel. Keep doing what you're doing.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. But let me pause this for a second. Just understand the 4KO isn't like other channels. This is not a cult. If you like something, it's okay for you to do so. If you hate something, it's okay for you to do so. This is what the 4KO is here for. Opinion. I feel like a lot of other people don't understand that. Like when I do negative videos, let's just call them that regarding that of DC, even Star Wars or Marvel. I get so many people coming here, oh, you're just a hater. And that's farthest from the truth. You can love it, man. I don't know why people feel like I'm trying to force their opinion or something. You know what I'm saying? Well, on this channel, you can be yourself. That's
Mm-hmm.
how I feel. A lot of channels
Mm-hmm.
don't allow you to do so, but you can be yourself. If you love
Mm-hmm.
everything that James Gunn is doing, I'm okay with that. As DC
Mm-hmm.
fans, we all have our separate happiness, right? There's a reason why there's 52 versions of DC, and it's because we all do not like them equally.
Mm-hmm.
I think people miss over that, right? Some folks like Earth Prime, other folks like Earth 2. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Some
Yeah.
may even like Earth 3 or 4 or 5 characters. That is why the multiverse exists. And I feel like a lot of people, they don't understand that. They want to be DC fans, but in reality, they forget what makes a DC fan, right? And
Mm.
that's because as fans, we have a variety. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Marvel, not so much. You know, they may have a few multiverse stories. And yeah, people may know more than I do. But for the last 30 something years, when it comes down to different versions of characters, DC has always been able to successfully do that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I
I
agree.
feel like a lot of people don't get that. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. All right, so the trailer starts off pretty much like that of a shot from Man of Steel, as you can see. But I will say this: that crater should be bigger. Superman is
Mm-hmm.
invulnerable. That crater should
Yeah.
be bigger. I don't know how far he has fallen from, but that crater should be bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And the suit is baggy there once again. That nothing's going to change my mind about that suit. Nothing is going to change my mind. We got broccoli hair, Clark Kent, which I would say
Yeah.
doesn't look as bad as many people are making it out to be, but it's okay. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense because you can't tell that Superman and Clark Kent is the same person, especially if his hair is that different. He walks with a hunch and he has glasses on, especially. So I feel like that is a good decision there by James Gunn.
Okay.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That lighting, man. That right there looks good. The lighting, it looks great. Somebody didn't whoop Superman ass, huh?
Mm-hmm.
They put that pause on him. That he walks with a hunch. See, the lighting when it comes down to the civilian shots doesn't look as good as the lighting when it comes to the shots of Superman.
I agree.
Park Kent is so wide, Superman can't even fully hug him. How you
His
hug your dad and you still got all this space between y'all?
and I hope the father has a enhanced acting skills because his dad the son and dad relationship is supposed to be like standoutish too. You know, he can't just be some subtle character.
Right, right. But are you familiar with this character? Do you know what he played in? This guy,
I don't.
he played the guy in Constantine, the chubby guy who was helping John Constantine out, and he was able to read, just put his fingers all over the pages, and his eyes would roll back in the back of his head, and he'll just go over and then he find whatever he's looking for, and he look down. You remember that scene?
I haven't seen that film.
Oh man, you got to watch Constantine, bro. Oh Lord, you are missing out. Keanu Reeves did a good job. I know a lot of people don't like him, but he did a good job. Constantine is one of DC's best, and I was about to say animated live action films. Like for real, ahead of his time, and easily one of the most underrated films of all time. You got to check it out. You got to check it out.
Okay. Appreciate the recommendation.
Oh yeah, you got to check that out, bro. See, you got to see right there. That color, that old color right there looks good. It looks good. And here come Krypto running when we know he can fly. He got to make an entrance, huh? All right, and there go Krypto, the talk of the town, the reason why everybody has found a new reason to live all of a sudden. Right there, the mud dog. That I don't care for all of that much. What about you?
Yeah, I don't care for it either. I would prefer a actual living dog versus a CGI if they're gonna go that quality of CGI and the shaggy dog here. I don't when I think of Crypto, I think of a muscular I forget the name of that breed, but that's not what Crypto reminds me of.
Labrador, the Labrador Retriever.
Yeah.
What is Krypto? I can't remember. I think he's a lab. They did laugh. But yeah, I
Hmm.
agree. I agree. I don't like the design on Krypto at all. In fact, I believe that Krypto should have been a pit bull. That's how I feel. A
Mm.
bully, a tricolor like my dog. That's what he should have been.
I would
Change
have
him up,
taken
make him
that.
look mean.
Yeah, I would have
But
taken that. I'd take that.
I'm just trolling. Let's go. Let's go. All right. He said Krypto home. You know what? Somebody also told me I need to right there, man. That shot, that the whole. Let me bring it back a little bit. To be honest with you, that is the best part of the trailer, right there. The way Superman just comes in and grabs the little girl. Although I must say it's a little bit disturbing that he kind of grabbed the little girl by her head and bent her over from the back like that. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool the way that he comes in and he grabs her and he shields her from all of this debris from hitting her with all of these damn tanks and stuff. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
That scene reminded me of the Justice League scene when Gal Gadot comes into the bank and she tries to deflect all of those bullets that the guys were spraying at the kids, you know.
Oh, yeah. I can feel that out of that. I can feel that out of that. But I would say it does have its own original twist to it, and
Hmm.
that's why I love it so much. Right? This is something I would say in live action that we didn't really get to see a lot from Superman do. Right? Don't get me wrong. He got to save people in Man of Steel, despite what people think or believe. He saved people in that Smallville fight, and not to mention he saved billions of people by taking down the world engine. But you
Hmm.
know, as far as like swooping in and just grabbing people and saving them, we didn't get to see much of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Henry Cavill did it that one time when the guy fell out of the helicopter, right? But I like the fact that we get to see a scene that slows it down. You know, first they speed it up and then slows it down, and he could
Mm.
grab somebody and save them. I like the scene. This is easily the best shot of the trailer, at least in my opinion. At
I
least
agree
in
with that.
mine.
I
Yeah,
agree.
that's fire. That's fire. Now that looks corny. Right here. All right. Right here. Right here. Right here. Don't get me wrong. He looks good as Lex. But
Yeah.
why does this look so mid 2000s comic book movie? You know what I mean? Like, even if you
Hmm.
look at it, look, you see, you can tell he's about to do something crazy. It is like, it's like, come on, man. Right there. He's about to say something crazy.
This is a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it don't have a kryptonite bullet in it, what is the significance of it? I'm hoping that it
Good
does.
point. Good
And
point.
right here, I believe that this seems like some kind of cage or something. I ain't gonna say cage, but maybe it is something set up that it was emulating Red Sun, because it looks like Superman is weakened here. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Hmm.
looks like look how you got to put all that punch in to break that glass there. You know what I'm saying? It's like Superman. He had to say, "Man, look, I'm getting my strength back. Let me get up out of this mud." You know what I'm saying? Right there.
Yeah.
Cool shot. Cool shot. Cool shot. You get to see him all out right there. Suit's still a little bit baggy. You know what I'm saying? But it's a cool shot. It's a cool shot. Oh, let's go. Little kid putting up the Superman flag. Something that's very similar to that of the people waiting for Henry Cavill Superman to save them from the roof.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's Superman, Superman, Superman. You know, I guess
Remind me
people feel like this is what would you about to say?
remind me of that desert scene from I think that was Justice League when Batman was battling the people and he had to use the weapon. He had to shoot the gun. Was
Or the
that Justice
nightmare
League?
scene.
Yeah.
Talking about
Sort of
the
like
nightmare scene.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah. I see that a little bit. Yeah. Let's go right here,
yeah.
right there. Bam.
Somebody might make a meme out of that one.
They already did. You ought to go on Facebook right now. Somebody made a meme out of that, bro. Somebody make a meme out of that. But see that what I'm saying? Like all of the color grading in shots with the extras and everybody else is off. When you look
Yeah.
at it's off. It's off. And then here comes right there. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
The bold cut.
Mm.
And they told me that it was going to be changed in post production, but it looks the same to me. It looks the same to me. And it looks to
When
me
I
like they try to put makeup on them, make
when
them
I
look
see
uglier.
that bowl cut, I'm like, how can I take this movie seriously? And you got this man with a bowl cut.
Right. I would have personally gave him a mohawk. You know, like how his hair is in Young Justice. Have you watched that yet?
Young Justice. No,
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah, the TV.
I stopped watching DC after for a while after James Gunn took over.
Mm.
I'm banned. Yeah.
Well, Young Justice been out for a while though. I believe Young Justice dropped in 2015. I want to say.
Oh,
I
okay.
want to say 2015, 2000. It's been a while. It's been a while. They got 5 seasons, but at some point in time, it got held up for a while. Then they brought it back on HBO Max for the 5th season and so on and so forth. But Young Justice is basically an animated TV show that is a Justice League. That's all it is. But it is focused on that of the sidekicks. It does a very good job. It really does. And Guy Gardner is up in there, and he got this haircut that looks a lot better than that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot better than that. A lot
And
better than that.
the CGI beam that's coming from the ring looks kind of cheap too.
Yeah, yeah, very CW. Very
Yes.
CW. Gonna be
Yeah.
honest with you. Very CW. All right, what else we got here? We got Hawk Girl coming in with her mace. All CGI. Don't look bad. It doesn't look bad. In fact, the CGI, I would say, on that shot, we'll be honest, looks pretty good on
Yeah.
that shot of
I
Hawk
agree.
Girl. That
Yeah.
looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Kaiju. What is this thing, man? Can you explain it to me? I'm a Superman fan, but I'm not familiar with this kaiju right here. But I can tell you what, though, the people in China and Japan are going to go crazy over this damn shot here. Everything big monsters tear down the city, they love that, man. They love it. What is this thing?
Yeah, like why go this route where you could bring in a familiar character from the Superman storyline?
Right. Is this something that Lex created or landed on Earth? What is it? I know some people would say it's in the comments, but I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I read every, Superman comic of all time, or even Justice League comic, right? I have missed
Mm,
plenty of them.
mhm.
But I don't know what this thing is. The CGI on it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
The fire coming out of his mouth looks really realistic. I would
Mhm.
say that. I would say that. The buildings looks practical. It doesn't look like
Mhm.
it's CGI, or it could be
Mhm.
good CGI, but that's a cool shot. I just don't know what the hell it is, though.
Yeah.
What is it? Somebody in the comment section or the chat, let us know what is this thing? What is this? Let me see if somebody told us already. Let's see. No, ain't nobody said anything. Okay, Somebody said the Kaiju from the trailer kind of looks like Godzilla and Rudy from Ice Age 3 combined. Somebody else said Hawkman's costume in Black Adam looks great. Hawkgirl, Hawkgirl in this looks terrible. Yeah, the design of it absolutely sucks, but I'm trying to figure out what this is. All right, let's move along. Somebody go tell us. So Superman and Lois about to have sex while this being is in the background. Now, I have belief that this is not a destructive being. I believe that this is a being that's searching for something. Because if you look at the background, nothing's blowing up, nothing's exploding. Maybe this is just a being that's like a searchlight or something. Maybe. But it could be Polaris. I believe that's what this is. How about you?
Well, if it is a search beam, I'm fine with that scene. But if something is going down and they're about to like make out, I feel like that's bad timing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, something's clearly going down, but I have to believe that Superman is taking his time because things are not being destroyed behind him. I have to believe that, man. So I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and say that this is a search beam. It's not destroying anything. It's just putting light on whatever it's trying to look for. And maybe that is Superman. Maybe. So I'm going to be fair here.
That was the beam that looked very similar to the poster, the first teaser poster where he's sitting in that chair and he's lacing up his boots and he looked beat up. It looked very similar to that. So I don't know.
Yeah. So it's definitely that. It's definitely that. But in that scene, well, in that picture that you said, I don't know if it showed anything blowing up too. I can't remember. That was what, a year ago now. I don't think it showed anything blowing up. So I'm going to believe that this is not a destructive beam. I'm going to believe that this is a searchlight. That's what I'm going to believe. I'm going to believe that. Let's move on. That is there. They kissed. Something that a lot of people are praising right now, but I could have sworn that Zack Snyder's Superman jumped in the tub with his butt naked old lady and people had a problem with it. But here we are. People saying that we don't get romance in movies anymore. There we have Lois and Clark kissing. If you're surprised, there you have it. Be surprised. All right, let's go. This robot is the same robot from All-Star Superman. So that's why I'm leaning on that is Polaris. If you remember All-Star Superman, one of those robots portrayed Superman, or he allowed Polaris to hack his system or something like that. And I believe this possibly could be that robot, right? It's definitely not Eradicator. It's not Eradicator. It looks like one of those helper bots from that of All-Star Superman. And also, this is the Fortress of Solitude. Did you recognize that?
No, I didn't initially, but now, yeah.
This is the Fortress of Solitude. All the crystals and stuff like that, like Richard Donner Superman, and so on and so forth. Yep, that's it. That's the Fortress of Solitude. So somebody has found the fortress and attacked it, either while Superman was there or while he was away. Now, this could very well be before Krypto dragged his ass back home. Maybe somebody whooped him up in there and beat him so bad he had to get away, and then he realized, look, I look like a coward. I gotta go back. I don't know. And by the time he came back, the robots looked like this. Because I don't have no idea why going back to the Fortress of Solitude, or could it be the Kent farm, will help him. If anything, you're injured, you need to go and get yourself some sunlight. That has been Superman 101 for quite some time. You know what I'm saying? Going to the Fortress of Solitude has never done anything to help Superman. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to injuries, except for the Death of Superman animated movie adaptation, when the Eradicator put him in that pie to help heal him. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't see that one.
Reign of Superman. That's right. I say Death of Superman. Sorry, the Reign of Superman. That was like 4 years ago, I believe. 4 years ago. It has Steel, it has Eradicator, Superboy, and Superman on it, and also Cyborg Superman. It has all of them on there. So you ought to check it out. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So maybe
Okay.
if it's taking inspiration from that, I can get with it. All right, let's go. See, that's the crystals growing, and I am told that this is Metamorpho,
Mm.
which I would say is surprising because I feel like the actor himself already has the look. So I don't know why they went the route of putting all the makeup on him, but they say that this is Metamorpho. How you
Uh,
feel about that?
Um, the makeup artist who did this, it seems very reminiscent of the Guardians of the Galaxy style. So when I see this character, I think of Guardians of the Galaxy versus something distinct from that universe or the James Gunn
Okay,
series. Yeah, sort of
okay,
like.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay, yeah. So he go work with the same people. I mean, that's only natural, like Christopher Nolan, right? As you realize, he has worked with what's that guy name? Just won the Oscar, Killian Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
That's his name. Yeah, he has worked with him pretty much on everything, man. I don't think they got a Christopher Nolan movie without him.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
be honest with you. So it's a lot of these directors. They like to use the same team. Not so much of their family members, but the same team.
Got it. Yeah.
Let's just say that. Now I'm about to get into after this shot what excited me about this trailer. But I
Okay.
know many people are looking for me to be overly negative, and I'm not. I'm not. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not. It's an okay trailer, but there
Yeah.
are some things in it that I loved.
Okay.
Okay, let me go back to that because buildings falling. I thought people had a problem with that too. You know what I'm saying? Because right there, what is going on there? That looks like Paris. What is that? Not yeah. What is that? Tell you what, 3 buildings just got knocked down. What could have caused this? And how many
Mm-hmm.
people are going to die? Matter of fact, how many people are in that damn building? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That looks like the Battle of Metropolis to me. With outside and Superman flying around. So maybe this is a terrorist attack. What you think?
Mm. Oh man, because I don't know. We don't know exactly who is the antagonist, the main antagonist of this film,
No, we don't.
and based on that Gila monster looking thing, who knows what is causing this to fall over?
Maybe the monster is. I don't know. I don't know, but that's a tall ass building falling. You best believe somebody did. They had to. They had to. All right, let's go. Oh, somebody done whooped his ass too.
That could be a
Lex,
meme. Like,
boy, Lex looked fired up. Like, man, I'm about to go kick some ass and take names right now. I can tell this the end of the movie though. Right here, he
mm.
lost, and it's like he's trying to figure out a way so he can defeat that of Superman. I can tell that this is the end of the movie. In fact, it's the only time the man got cuts on him. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go. Okay, it says Barbarian Barbarian troops amassing at border.
Mm.
So the whole Grace Randolph speculation seemed like it may very well be true. Hmm. My girl had the scoop, huh? You said
What was
it
this?
has something to do. Her scoop was that it had something to do with the Middle East,
Mm-hmm.
which that city with the building falling does look like it's in the Middle East. So she said something about the plot revolving around the Middle East, and James Gunn said something along the lines, Grace Randolph will always speak BS and such and such. But as of right now, Grace hasn't really been wrong about that of James Gunn's Superman. At least in my opinion. Yes, some things, but not all things. Not the things that she really reported on that many people, put emphasis on. So
Mm-hmm.
she said it had something to do with the Middle East. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And right, oh, he's pushing something. Oh, come on. He back. Right there. He's pushing something.
Mm.
Look like he could be pushing the monster off of him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. That's Krypto dragging him in the snow.
That's a meme.
All right, let's see. And that's all that right there. Right there.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Right here. This start right here. I'm assuming that's Ultraman right there. But right coming right there, they fighting. Look like Ultraman trying to tackle him. He's pushing Superman back. That's definitely Ultraman. Because that's the same suit. You remember the picture with the guy with Superman in the handcuffs with the black mask on. That's it right there. That's definitely Ultraman. And that is a baseball stadium that they are tearing it down in right there. So right there, I said, okay, that looks pretty damn cool. Mr. Terrific. As I said, his sideburns are wide as a box Chevy. I do not like this hairstyle, man. I don't like this hairstyle. I don't. But I want to be honest. This shot right here, right there with the T-Spears, I don't know if a lot of people seen that right up in there. I don't know if a lot of people realize that the T-Spears are saving them from being shot right there. That looks cool. That looks cool. That does look cool. And speaking of Mr. Terrific, we have a discussion to talk about regarding Mr. Terrific. And let's see. Yeah, see, that all looks good. All that Superman coming through the fire, flying into the sky. And we got the destruction, whatever's going on in the background. July the 11th, man. July the 11th.